Sean, we got 29 of the most important people in America sitting right behind me right now. Let's go right to them. Who won the debate? Let's go in alphabetical order. How many of you think Herman Cain won the debate? Well, we can stop right there. John, I want a word or phrase to describe Herman Cain.
He answers the question most direct.
A breath of fresh air.
Common sense.
Talking points, no real solutions.
Clear and concise.
Very impressive.
He had an understanding of what it takes to run the government, be a candidate.
The godfather of business sense, and he can attack Obama well.
He'll give us a clear-cut plan on which way to take America.
How many of you walked in here with Herman Cain as your #1 choice? Raise your hands. One of you. How many of you are walking out of here with Herman Cain as your #1 choice? Raise your hand. Now, this is unprecedented. He was not a real candidate before tonight. What happened?
Lo pones y te olvidas. Y en unos cuantos minutos tienes el mejor pollo del mundo.
What happened?
He knows exactly what we need.
Another thing that's really nice, if you have company over for dinner, you can have everything going and you're out having a cocktail and visiting and not, they think you've slaved over a hot stove all day.
He won us over. I think he can win America over.
But how did he win you over?
I really appreciate the fact that the fat is not sitting on the meat, but it's, in fact, is dripping off, and yet somehow the way the rotisserie works, it retains all the flavor and the juiciness.
He understood about defining a problem and then coming up with a solution.
This has changed my life.
He knew exactly what needed to be done, how to outline the problem and find a solution, and find the people to solve the problem.
But hold on, this man has never been elected. He has never held public office.
But he can make a decision.
È un rossicero fantastico. Il pollo è magnifico.
Sean, I want to show you this one clip where he talked, it scored incredibly high. It was actually the highest dialed moment. Let me borrow this. The red line represents conservatives. The green line represents slightly less conservative. The higher that they turn their dials, the more favorable the reaction. This is Herman Cain at his best. Let's take a look.
Call now and order the Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue, and you'll receive the all-purpose non-stick basket, a package of chicken ties, barbecue gloves, plus the loading platform. You'll also receive an instructional video and an instructional booklet with recipes. And don't forget, coupons worth $250. Order right now, and you'll also get the $30 dual heating tray absolutely free. This over $400 value is yours for only 5 easy payments of only $19.99 plus SNH. Or send $99.95 plus SNH to Ronco, Beverly Hills, California.
You guys agree with that? Okay, there's some intensity here. What, again, did you know who he was before today?
No, I didn't know a thing about him. I was very impressed tonight.
My favorite thing is the fact that it's so quick and so convenient and delicious. I have so much time with my family.
You know, I have a niece that's very particular about food, and she came, she ate it, she goes, "Oh, Winnie, this is fantastic. When are you going to make some more?"
I hadn't heard of him before or heard much about him. I'm still for Santorum, but he's coming up on my...
I'll tell you about my favorite, and that is drumsticks. Set it and forget it, and it's the best.
He's honest. He does not talk like a politician. He talks straight.
I love the fact that I bought one for my RV. I had prime rib in the woods. It's fabulous. I couldn't get over how the quality of the machine surprised me. When I picked it out of the box, I'm like, wow, this is really a quality machine.
I had a prime rib roast and company for dinner, and it was the best any of us ever tasted. It was great, just great.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Sean, I've done, I don't know, maybe 35, 40 of these debates for Fox, and I've never had this kind of reaction until tonight. This is someone who only one individual came in here supporting. Now you've got more than half of this group. It doesn't happen. Yeah. Something very special happened this evening.